What are you guys hunting for? I think they're hunting for shade. What did you find, Ted? I don't know. All right. I was gonna videotape Ted running because he just came down the trail behind me. This used to be an old farm trail, by the way. This whole area out here used to be completely mowed down. So as far as the eye can see up on top of that hill up there, all the way around here, this was all cut flat. And there used to be cows out here, like, I don't know, 40 some odd years ago. Probably more than that even now, come to think of it. But this whole area got turned over to the state, and then the state incorporated into the Mount Greylock Preserve. Having a little bit of grass there, Ted. Got a little bellyache problem this morning. So now they hire somebody in to mow the area just to keep the trails clear. But yeah, coming through here years and years ago with my parents, I don't think they would believe what this looks like right now. So this is the trail that comes down from Haley Farm, and this comes out from our road. And you can see that it's, it's grown up a little bit in the past 50 years here. So if the state didn't have crews come in and keep this trail cleared, like they occasionally come through and they mow it and then they trim the sides of it. And then a lot of the residents that come through and hike, they'll take and they'll bring their cutters with them. A lot of times I bring my cutters with me, and then anything that comes in too close to the edge will cut, because eventually the trail will just seal itself right up. Right, Ted? Hey. Well, I didn't do that to you. That's a branch. Jeez. Thought he'd been attacked again. Oh, now he's mad. See, he's got his ears in slipstream mode. As soon as he pulls his ears back, then you know he's offended, and he's gonna get moving. How you doing, dude? So his medication seems to be doing pretty well with him. He's able to get out there and hike and everything. You can see that his hind end has got trouble. His arthritis is really, really bad. So there's really nothing that they can do for that. He'll just go until he can't go anymore, and then we just won't hike at all anymore. But I want to keep him hiking as much as I possibly can, because the more you keep him moving, the more that it keeps that scale down, and at least he'll have some mobility. Because once he loses mobility, then he's in real trouble. Right now he's got a bad belly from something. So he's doing nature's own routine at repairing that. I guess they eat the right length of grass and it presses their puke button. And that's what he's looking to do, so he can get whatever it is out. And he's on the move once again. Yep, I'm coming. He looked back to see if I was on my way. That's a tiny bridge. That's a tiny bridge just for Ted. Actually, that's not just for Ted. State builds those all over the place out here. Just so you won't have to walk through the water. Nice of them, eh? I know. Now we're coming up to our cutoff. State hasn't been real good at signage lately. Let's say the past 20 years or so, they haven't put any new signs up. The signs that we already have started falling down, and then people end up just doing their own ad hoc signs as they go. So I'll show you the one that I did. Here's mine. This replaces the sign that, oh, there goes Speed Demon. This replaces the sign that somebody else had nailed up on this tree. So yeah, sorry tree, everybody's being brutalized to you. And then there used to be a fiberglass marker that somebody, well, the state had put in here, but it was pointed in the wrong direction, so eventually I think people just got sick of that and they took it out. All right, so we're headed home. So I've had quite a few people ask me if Ted uses the bridge. Let's find out. Yes, he is. Finally. I built this bridge specifically for Ted because there used to be pallets here years ago. And he would trip in the pallets, and when a Yorkie falls, that sucks. Although I do need to build a ramp up to this a little bit more. But yeah, it's a pretty substantial bridge, and a lot of the hikers coming off our road use it. Hey, buddy, Ro. Yeah, it took Ted quite a few years to actually start using the bridge because he doesn't like new things. That's the story of his life.